Hey, the exact day before 9/11, 2001, Donald Rumsfeld announced that the government has lost track of $2.1 trillion. I guess it wasn't to pay anyone off or anything like that. Couldn't be. I mean, and the Fed has now lost $9 trillion. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, um, I've been tr- let me just skip to 432, the music conspiracy. Back in 1953, the International Standards Organization (ISO) endorsed the 440 hertz harmonics system in 1953. So, which means that the note A had to be 440 hertz instead of the natural 432. And when you look at like a chart, let me see here. It's on my iPad. 432. When you put water sound images over 432, it's much more harmonious. But 440 just mixes everything up and just makes it totally out of whack. I mean, 432 is a huge precession of the equinox number. Okay, so the Illuminati in the 50s switched it to 440 so we could have more negative effects, more negative feelings towards each other. But luckily, a lot of people post videos of the original 432 for all songs. So just YouTube it and see if you feel a little different listening to it. And I mean, I'm all about peace and love. But you know what? Tyrants are not. And Jefferson says to resist tyranny is to obey God. And you got to preserve that peace and love with common sense, which is firepower, because the bad guys are definitely going to have weapons. And you can't just talk it over, okay? I mean, just be realistic here. It wasn't sheer dumb luck that America gained independence from the Brits. It was because of the equalizer, the firearm, the gun. And once that's gone, how are you going to preserve freedom? Hippies and peace and love did not bring us out of Vietnam. I have to admit this. What brought us out of Vietnam was that all of South Vietnam was armed. And North Vietnam, it's the guerrilla warfare there we weren't used to also. But we just got our asses kicked because everyone there was armed. And that's what happens when you invade a country that's fully armed. Let's see. So anyway, it's a huge negative, oppressive thing that is invading our world. And it has invaded our world for millennia. But I mean, they have us listening to songs that are like, I crashed my car into a bridge, I don't care. Or Don't You Worry Now, Heaven's Got a Place for You. Or Die Young by Kesha, who admitted on Twitter that she didn't write the words, she was forced to sing it. I mean, this is just crazy talk. Let's see here. I mean, first of all, when you enact a concealed handguns licenses in a state, murder drops 8%, rape drops 5%, and assault drops 7%. Guns are good for society, you know. But we have Illuminati people hiding all their shit and just making us want to be defenseless and weak, you know. I mean, for instance, naming certain political changes or bills, certain things that are the exact opposite of what it is, like the NY Safe Act. It's not about keeping people safe whatsoever. Obamacare has his name in it, but he's exempt from it. Monsanto Protection Act, it protects the corporation, not the American people. The Patriot Act, the Marketplace Fairness Act, where they could just do under-the-counter, under-the-table biddings to each other. This is all just deception and lies, you know? So we need to... I don't know if we can stop it anymore because they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. We can't just march over to Washington anymore because then they'll fucking shoot us with their auto guns. And I mean, we have 60 times more people than the feds, but they have full auto and tanks and shit. You know, back in the founding fathers' days, you could just buy whatever gun they had. It had to be the same. We could even buy explosives back then because we didn't fear tyranny. And now they want to say if you're for the founding fathers, you're a terrorist. Well, that's exactly what the founders fucking predicted, okay? So wake up, resist tyranny, go buy a gun if you're a law-abiding citizen, and just understand that the fact that you have it means they're more scared, even if you don't use it. It's to put them in check, okay? Peace out.